When powers blood grade, yeah, I've already read this. So you can tab through tips while it loads. Well, I'm suitably intrigued, if not completely keeping totally on top of everything. I'm trying to internalize as much information as humanly possible. Various factors can affect Sam's center of gravity, including how you arrange your cargo and how you move, especially if you make any sudden changes in direction. Big changes in the center of gravity will... Hang on, I was reading that. Big changes in the center of gravity will make it harder to control Sam's movement and may ultimately result in him falling over. It is therefore important to learn how to nudge Sam's balance left and right in order to keep him on a stable footing. Now, you can do that with the mouse buttons. Movement and camera controls, yeah. Momentum, moving quickly will increase his momentum, making it harder to stop. However, this can be useful in driving him onwards, or going up steep cliffs, presumably. Yeah. Endurance gauge appears above the stamina gauge when performing actions that wear on Sam's body. When the gauge fully depletes, Sam can no longer bear his load. Be sure to take a... Hold on. Be sure to take a break before this happens. I might read through these tips in the tips menu outside of recording. But like I said, I've got this on a much slower hard drive, so it's taking a bit longer to load. Where are we now? We're in different clothes. We've woken up handcuffed to a bed. So either things are going very poorly, or they're going very well indeed. And the reaction. Episode 1, Bridget. Who's Bridget? If it's anyone.
Oh, you're awake. So, how does it feel to be back in the world of the living? Don't worry. I'm a doctor. Well, a coroner, originally.
Wow. That's not very comforting.
Call me Dead Man. I'm well acquainted with the dead. Not like you, of course.
Guillermo del Toro.
Contrary to the
I thought
name,
I was
I've never
recognizing him.
died.
No, he doesn't like to touch people.
I would advise against that. I'm no expert, but I can assure you it's for your own protection. See?
So I'm a prisoner.
These aren't handcuffs. They're cutting-edge devices that keep us all connected.
Us?
So they're like communications devices? Why are they shaped like handcuffs? Why not just have like
Us.
Oh, this is Bridges. Why not just have a bracelet?
Humanity's best hope for the future. Or avoiding extinction.
He's got a scar on his forehead that looks like a zip.
Where am I? What time is it?
Watch me. Try pressing it against your skin, like this. Relax. That just means your body's got a good connection to the cufflink. Look.
Okay.
The cuffs will watch over you 24 hours a day. That is to say, we will. We're here to help.
I don't know if I trust Bridges.
2 days.
During that time, we took the liberty of collecting fluid
Which-
samples from you.
Which fluids? Pray tell.
You're a repatriate. That makes you very special.
What happened to the CD guys?
Nothing good.
Central Knot was obliterated in the annihilation. Game over, man. Place is a crater.
Jesus, okay, introduce you to a city and then destroy
The
it.
only ones to get it continue were you, for obvious reasons, and your broken bridge baby.
Is it all right?
It. He
It's
refers to
been
it as
marked for
it.
disposal. Didn't work anymore. Why keep it?
He's formed an attachment
Lost
to it.
everyone.
So were they objects or
Not
people?
just corpse disposal. My team, HQ, all of Redefort, every soul in Central Knot City.
How many people were living there? It looked
We're
big.
at our base, in Capital Knot City now. Or should I say, our new headquarters. Sudbury seemed the logical choice.
Sudbury...
But Our implementation team has been decimated. And there's only so much they can do in 2 days. Things here are a mess. Fortunately, the director and his support team were out of town at the time.
Oh.
So the chain of command remains intact.
That's very fortunate for him, certainly. I'm sure we're enthused by that information.
I hate to do this so soon, but I have a job for you. This stencil is from when you repatriated?
Okay. So he gets new stencils every time he repatriates?
What's the other mark from?
A clingy woman in a cave.
A clingy woman. You sound more familiar with her than I thought you were.
I see. Aphenphosmphobia. No wonder you were out there alone, where no one could touch you.
Is it just a phobia of being touched?
Try to be more careful, Sam. So, the job is an urgent delivery. I need you to bring the president some morphine.
What?
What president? America's gone. You talking about the mayor of Central Knot?
No. Not the
No.
mayor. America
Continuity
lives on, Sam.
of government.
The president is in the final stages of cancer, in critical condition, but there's still time.
Why me?
Look, Sam. Do as I ask, and I promise it will all make sense.
Why don't you do it?
It's like the game's talking to me. Hang on in there.
I'm not
It'll make sense in a
here.
second. Very nice hologram.
Apologies. This is just a chirogram.
Oh, a chirogram. Hologram. It's a hologram. Come on.
And here, come the tears. Allergic reaction to the chiral transmission. I'm actually over in the isolation ward in the big triangle building. Here is the morphine. Bridges hereby enters into a contract with Sam Porter.
Come on. You got morphine there. What's this about? Tell me the truth.
Okay.
The truth,
Right.
Sam, is that America's last president wants to see you in person. Are
Last?
you really about to say no?
They're not planning on getting a new president after this? I mean, the president is apparently still alive. He can just appoint a new Veep. But why? What would the president want with us? Like, what does America mean nowadays? What powers could he have? Or she have? It's a defunct
Very good.
executive. It's like taking orders from the
I'll
King of
see you
France.
in the isolation ward.
And off he goes. That's pleasant. The president has business with me specifically. Is it just going to cutscene me there? No? No, it's giving me control again. Yay.
Scanning Bridges ID. Verifying ID.
You do not have the number of items required for the morphine delivery to
Welcome,
isolation ward.
Sam Porter Bridges.
I'll carry that on back. Only 2 kilograms, easy. Alright. Now, that would be the isolation ward. Do you...
Delivery order for Sam Porter Bridges. Request transport of morphine to isolation ward for immediate administration to the president.
This is all just a farce, right? The president just wants to speak with me. This hasn't got anything really to do with the morphine. I'm just gonna have a look around first. I just want to see. This is one of the transfer rooms. You can see a lot of boxes being moved. It's huge. My understanding is that nobody can really leave due to the danger of... Like, they can't leave the cities. They're all cooped up there. Terminal is locked. So the only people who can leave are people with whatever Sam has got, dooms, that allow them to
Scan. Have a pleasant journey.
somehow travel in the wild in a way that the average person couldn't. Hence the importance. Wow. Okay, hold on. Ah,
Check the map on your cufflinks if you're lost, Sam.
I was
The
hoping I was
isolation
going to get a
ward should
map.
be pretty obvious. If you're not sure how to get there, you can set markers and draw routes too.
Oh.
Try it out and you'll see what I mean.
I do want to have a look at this. Okay, tab to open Cufflink's view map. There we are. We're in Sudbury. Somewhere in New England, I think. Can I get a look at where in... No, I can't. I see part of the map. I don't know. Eastern region. So there are multiple regions you have to traverse. Oh, look, I've got... statistics. Movement speed, stamina, balance, carrying capacity. So all of this can be increased. How? I don't yet know. Right. That... Capital not city. Dead man. Arranged by proximity. Deliver more... Hold on, something just showed up. Something in my manual. I'm gonna go through my manual, I'll tell you that much. And I will, of course, be going through data and, any, like, text or anything like that I'll pick up. I'll go through that. Cargo orders, system, and I got 315 likes. Okay, that's the expected route. How do I draw a route? Hang on, if I... I'm trying to figure this out. Plot route. Custom marker A. No, hold on. How do I set a marker? How do I do this? Sorry, I need to figure this out. No, I've just gone away. I'm trying to figure it out. Excuse me. Back into the map. If I set custom marker A... How do I move a marker to elsewhere? If I move the mouse, it seems to rotate the map. In a way that isn't overly helpful to me, except for topographical views, which it could be. No, I can't seem to move this key around. No, there's no obvious way. Hang on, zoom in, zoom out, scroll, center on Sam. That's shift. I'll look into it later. I'm sitting here tapping buttons, but if I I have my date key. I hit that. I'll have a look at the... It doesn't show me on the screen where I'm headed. But I think I know vaguely. I want to head up this road forward. There's a blocked access on the right to that main building in the central complex just up there. So I think I just follow this road and head straight down. This is off limits. I can't go down there anyway. Do I have to worry about being hit by cars? Doesn't seem very active. Hold on. What does this do? What's with this glowy spinning circle making weird noises? I don't know. It might be a vehicle drop-off point if I get a bike at some point. I'm sure you get a bike again.
Sam.
Oh, hello.
If you want to confirm you're headed the right way, check your compass.
Okay.
It'll never steer you wrong. Provided you have a destination, that is.
How do I check my compass? Okay, compass mode. G to enter compass mode. Use scroll wheel to jump quickly between markers. Focus on a marker to view information about it, including distance and height. Alright. Got it. Hold on. Time remaining. 2 minutes and 37... No, time I've taken. Alright. It doesn't seem to give me, like, directional markers. No, there it is. Northwest, west. It's down there. It's quite faint. It's difficult to see that. The UI is a little, can be a little difficult to read. Some people have, like, difficulty reading, certain colors. So, hope there'd be some accessibility options for that. Let's take a sprint. I'm sure I can do it. Really get a workout in. This is some kind of former part of an old Earth town. That definitely looks more contemporary than others. This looks great. What are you looking at? There we go. And another communication. The communicator sounds strange.
Home to Bridges HQ. It was also the seat of the Reconstructionist movement. The president hadn't required special treatment.
She
would have never left. And if she hadn't, we wouldn't have either.
Okay. The Reconstructionists. Do they mean the people trying to reconstruct America? That sounds like a thing it would be. The empty old world city, I suppose old world, you know, old America city, here looks like The desolation of it is just fantastic to look at. And the comparison to this big triangular modern sci-fi looking building is striking. Looks like most of this town has been cut through though. Isolation wards. Northern outskirts of capital Knot City. So there was central Knot City, which has now been destroyed. Now there's capital Knot City. So the cities are divided into multiple sub-cities. This one is capital, and I'm apparently about to meet the president. I don't feel like Sam is properly dressed for the occasion. She's dying of cancer. Which means succession is a concern. She's not about to try to appoint Sam as president, is she? As a successor. I don't think she has the right to do that, but they may try. I mean, the Constitution's a little bit fluid these days, I would imagine. And Bridges as well. They're big here. I'm wondering... I presume the Bridges is related to his name. Does he only go by Sam Porter Bridges when he's under a Bridges contract? Does he change his name if he gets under a contract with another organization?
Like I said, her vital signs are all trending the same way.
No chance of a recovery.
Red scrubs,
None that I
lovely.
can see. No.
We should start making preparations.
Sam. It's me, Dead Man.
For real this time? Doesn't like to touch people.
Sorry, my mistake.
There's your delivery.
I'm afraid the president's condition has deteriorated. Thank you. This will help to ease the pain
Across the
and allow her to
Complex.
speak with you in these final moments.
her.
The
Yeah.
first and last female president of the United States. Surely you remember her. She raised you. You're not exactly dressed for a reunion. Take that off before you come inside.
Wait, are they also making the president our mother? Also the first and last female president. That's... What a tough break. You know. I even get likes for that. The president was on her phone going like, yep. Okay. Yeah, I walked across that small distance extremely well. Connection level 2 out of 5 stars. But overall rating was S. Okay. Okay. I've gotta get used to that. So the likes you get go to cargo condition, and there's different like rates that go up, and there's an overall grade. So you could specialize in getting cargo there without screwing it up. I wonder how this sort of interacts with gameplay. Isolation Ward, the President's Office. UCA 02031, outskirts of capital Knox City. Oh, those are tubes. You're still not dressed for a reunion with the President there, man. I would put on a jacket at least,
That's
maybe a
the
tie.
president's right-hand man. The director of bridges.
He looks like a lovely guy.
Die Hard man?
Oh, you were with Bridges 1? So, I guess no introductions are necessary.
Black face mask. Very nice old style suit.
What's it been, Sam?
Die Hard man, Tommy
10
Earl
years.
Jenkins.
Look at us. A bunch of deathless freaks meeting like this. Yeah, well, good to see you two. President's waiting. It's your mother, Bridget. She's a bit out of it, but I know she'll recognize you.
That's such a... Okay, no, I'll take it, but it's a... Is there any relevance to the President being Sam's mother? I mean, in the sense of his condition, obviously it's generally relevant.
Madam President, we've brought Sam.
The fact that he didn't seem to know who she was is interesting.
We'll leave you two alone.
All right.
Sam, I knew you'd come back. Are you doing all right?
She's been aged, hasn't she? Or is it just cancer? It might probably just cancer.
Yeah, I know you.
Bridget. Lindsay Wagner. Okay.
Amelie.
Amelie.
You remember Amelie went west. Took her 3 years to cross. She's trying to rebuild the country.
Still going on about that, huh?
The Reconstructionist, possibly.
You're the one I wanted to send, Sam. Time's running out. Help Amelie. She needs you. Together, you can help us reconnect. You can make America whole.
Seems like a
Sam,
tall
if we
order.
don't all come together again, humanity will not survive.
We don't need a country. Not anymore.
We do. Alone, we have no future.
No, America's finished. Bridget, you're the president of jack shit.
Sam, listen to me.
Oh my god, okay. Probably not the best reaction to have had at that moment. I think he might have just killed. I know you don't like touching people, there's a certain level of... Please. No, she's definitely not dying of cancer, whatever she's dying of.
So you are willing to help me?
No, I...
The way her hands were crawling across, I seem to... That's obviously familiar. Right.
I love you, Sam. I'll be waiting for you on the beach.
And... Rip, Madam President.
Madam President! Oh, no.
Okay, what now? Regarding the political aspect.
Doctor, we need your help.
All hands on deck here. She's in V-Fib. Give me 150 cc's.
She's not in VFib, I heard the heart monitor.
She's not responding.
That's not what VFib sounds like, but okay.
She's dropping.
Hold on.
We're losing her.
Whatever she has, it's more than just cancer. Unless there's a different type of cancer in this world. Oh, okay. None of it was real. None of it was real. I did think it looked very strange and out of date to have the kind of White House interior. She was with... His wife was pregnant.
Listen, no one can know that the president is dead. If word gets out, Bridges is finished. Now what happens?
He's got his
here
priorities.
does not leave this room. Do you understand?
Yes, Director. But there's still the matter of the body. Without corpse disposal.
We've got that covered.
You're not going to ask Sam. Those are some fresh wounds. Nope, That is exactly what they're doing. They're gonna ask Sam to move his mother's corpse to have it cremated right now.
Sam, before she died, the President made a contract with you.
What are you talking about?
As a member of Bridges, you're gonna work with the rest of us to rebuild America.
You think you can recruit me? Like she tried to?
Well, she succeeded. Look at your wrist. If that's not symbolic, I don't know what is.
Director, the cancer spread throughout her entire body.
Okay, I don't know.
Harvesting organs is out of the question.
Is that
and
black
there is no
fluid?
need for an autopsy.
Does everyone just have that
The
black
body
fluid
needs
inside
to
their
be
body?
cremated before she necrotizes.
Is it just a thing?
And if we don't, this place will turn into another crater.
What do you want me to do?
We don't have any porters right now. And the CD team you went into the field with are dead. But the President's body has to be burned.
The road from Capital Knot City to the incinerator was compromised in the void out. Now, the only way there is on foot, through the mountains. But the chiral density there is off the chart. It's gotta be BTs.
This job
Which
has
are bad.
requirements. Tombs. Repatriate.
So me. Why?
Sam, you're already on the clock.
Now get it done, Sam Porter Bridges.
Right. That's... Is that my first actual task? How do you move an entire corpse by hand, by the way? She wasn't, like, a very large person, but she's still a human being. Same
Can I have a moment?
covering.
President Strand believed in American Reconstructionism. She worked tirelessly to bring the nation together again. And without her, there would be no Bridges. She deserves a funeral with full honors. But we can't give her that. If she dies, America dies.
Without her, Bridges will
Not sure if I
cease to
trust
be.
Bridges and
Listen.
this guy. But it might be something to do with the skull
Her
face.
cremation must be carried out with the utmost secrecy.
Even if we pull it off, what then? Who's gonna take her place? Face it. America's history.
Sam, America isn't dead yet.
He just said that it dies if Bridget dies.
She may be lost to us, but we still have an America worthy of the presidency.
Sorry, what?
Let's not get into it now. What matters is that we're going to finish your mother's work and rebuild America as she intended. That's the reason Bridges exists. So take the first step, Sam, and deliver the president's body to the incinerator.
If we don't all come together again, humanity will not survive. You're the one I wanted to send, Sam. Time's running out. I love you, Sam.
He's not listening to you, man.
I'll be waiting for you on the beach.
The beach might have... No, that's the bridge, baby. Never mind. Sorry. Oh no, you're just gonna carry the whole damn corpse on your back.
The facilities to the southwest. Remember that you'll be passing through BT territory.
We built the incinerator way up in the mountains so that the chiral matter in the smoke wouldn't reach the city. It won't be easy carrying a body up there.
That's gonna be more than 60 kilograms. Oh, it's sitting. I guess it would have to.
We'll be monitoring you around the clock. If anything comes up, we'll offer you support via the cufflinks.
There we are. They're all about building America again. Okay. 55.4 kilograms. She was not a she was a very light person, but you know, given her state. Top secret.
Sam, this is is Die Hardman. Dead men explain how to use the cuffs, right? Use them to check the location of the incinerator.
Okay. Will do. But first I want to talk about a few
Getting
things.
to the incinerator will be
But they're going to keep
infinitely
talking.
easy. Move around and change the angle of your map to gain a better understanding of the terrain. See if you can't pick a path to your destination. For this order, we've provided you with a number of suggested routes as well. Ultimately, though, it's up to you to decide how you want to proceed.
Some rough terrain en route to your destination. Charge ahead carelessly, and you could wind up lost or find yourself stranded at the top of a cliff with no way down. You can actually do that. If you got to a cliff, surely you can find your way down back the way you came, but never mind. Studies the suggested route before setting off by hovering the cursor over a few locations along the way and checking out the information about what you find there. Digest this information, then tilt and zoom the map to help you figure out your preferred route. Okay. Can somebody please allow me to, open... No. Incinerator west of capital city. How do I... Damn it. It's... Hang on, I've got to figure out how to navigate through the map. I can't actually look... That goes there. Arrangement by proximity. Excuse me. I'm trying to figure out how to, like, look. There's two routes there. But I can't actually seem to... like, I can't move the cursor anywhere. D to open route. That's A. I pressed A. That opens route. Isolation ward. It keeps on bringing stuff up. Nope. Orders will be rearranged based on proximity of destination. That's the only one I can select. Click to edit. No. Okay, it said to... okay, I've only got one selected route. It says... return to the... and then return back. Risk steep slope, cliff, river. So the question is, how then do I... edit? No, don't... manage cargo, place marker. What am I supposed to actually do? Once I've hit place marker, move the mouse to plot route. But if I move the mouse, it does this. Oh, now it's working. What the hell? Alright, I pressed Alt and it seems to have fixed it. Okay, so I've got Riverside route and the flat route. That's got less difficulty, but it involves going the longer way around and crossing several narrow rivers, where care will need to be taken. The Riverside route, a relatively flat route that follows the path of the river, is the shortest route to the destination, and its lack of inclines and declines makes it a relatively easy option. You'll need to watch your footing on large rocks that are strewn along the riverbank. Be sure to center your balance if it looks like you're going to take a tumble. Then you've got the waterfall, or the mountain. Alright. Now, if I hit Alt, I can look at the thing. So if I follow down the side of the river, I'm going to have to go past the waterfall. A route which crosses a waterfall in the upper part of the river. You'll need ladders and ropes to traverse this route, and the sheer slopes and narrow footholds mean you'll have to watch your footing at all times. What's more, this route approaches the incinerator from the southeast. This is the area where Sam and Igor encountered a BT, and is now the site of the crater formed when Central Knot City was wiped out. So maybe a route that follows the path of the mountain route. Ladders and ropes. I don't have any ladders and ropes, as far as I'm aware. Do I? I'm not aware of having picked anything up. I'm going to take the flat route for now. It's a bit longer, but if I take the Riverside route and without ladders and ropes, I don't think I can traverse across this. Not that I'd know. Okay. I hit right click. Alright, so now it seems to be working fine. Alright. And I can zoom out. Ooh, there's some very large mountains around there. Let's zoom in a bit and have a look at this. Waterfall. Yeah. Do I know what kind of... I can check and adjust cargo. Yeah, well, I can't move that around. I've got bridge boots, and I'm not carrying anything else. So I don't think... I don't have any ladders or ropes, so as far as I know, I'm going to have to take the flats route. Okay. I want to head to the exit and hold the... I take it up as north, right? So, let's head just straight west. I might have to set markers if I can figure out exactly how. Let's wait till I actually get to the entrance of the city before I start messing around with that. Also, they might tell me some information in the meantime.
Don't think I need to remind you, but every minute counts when transporting corpses.
Do I have a time limit?
48 hours following cardiac arrest, they go necro and become a fresh
48 hours. Okay,
that's
that's... Don't think I'm going to take that long. Why do corpses do that? Oh. Shift back. Got it. Okay. Wow. When you say rapid turns, you mean it. So doing that... I don't want to fall over with this corpse. Corpses are more liable to sway from side to side than regular cargo. Am I going to be doing more of this? How many corpses am I going to have to deliver? Now, I find it difficult with the cutscenes to sort of you know, continue my thoughts because I don't want to be talking over people who are talking too much. If it could be helped, I don't mind talking in a cutscene, but I want to try not to... I know they're talking, they're communicating again.
President Strand was the symbol of American Reconstructionism. Even with the country shattered and its people scattered to the four winds, she never stopped believing they could be reunited. People held on to their hope that America would rise again because they believed in her. We believe that this country can be rebuilt. America lives on, together with Bridget's undying spirit.
Okay, shall we talk about this? The Rebuild America thing. It's very... It's hitting you with the patriotism. I mean, more of the world was fucked up than America, I take it, but we're only really focused on that part. Because that's where we live, so fair enough. Bridges' involvement in keeping America... He said something along the lines of, if the president falls, Bridges falls. So his priorities may be focused entirely on ensuring the continuation of his... I don't know if it's a company, strictly speaking, but it's definitely some element of organization. This would be... If I take a sprint... Okay, passing medium authorized. And out of town. It's very difficult not to hit A or D and to hit the click button, because that's completely outside of my... my normal... reflexes. When you lose a balance in most games, you hit A or D to restructure yourself. Okay. And that's the wall of the city. Oh. Jesus. I'm gonna have to take the flats route, definitely. There's no question about it. So let's stick a marker down here. Let's have a look at this route. We've got some slightly muddy, slightly rough terrain here, and then through... I mean, it just seems to be flat through a canyon, basically. Here, I'll add a C marker there. So I'm heading for the B marker. I don't know if that'll show up. Okay, there goes the barricades. Now if I do a scan, just for the hell of it... Do I need these...
Yeah, just like that.
What? Let's have a look at this. Hold F to pick up a cryptobiota. Careful, coming down. Now, I can't see where the marker is in normal view. I have to check the map to make sure I'm going the right way. So I thought if you put down a marker, it might give you a little signal in real in the world on screen, so I can see where I'm headed. But I think I'm looking at that ridge there, and there's a sort of canyon between those two sort of hilly areas. And that's where I want to be aiming towards. Now, I'm coming up to a delta for the river that passes through there. No, I'm coming up to the main river section of it. I'm a little further north than I'd otherwise like to be. I'm considering up north, regardless of whether it is in fact true north. Alright, I should be able to cross it here. Okay, is this gonna be really far away now? Is it doing that? Because I was just getting used to what I was supposed to be doing. Okay. Let's head up this way. This looks like the lowest section. Take a nice walk. And I'm going to head for this river. I'm going to have to cross a few of the smaller deltas. Doesn't look like I'm going to be able to easily get down there. Okay, down carefully. I really don't want to fall over with my mother on my back. That would be not only undignified to drop the president like that, it would probably be emotionally not great. No? Okay, you can change posture, excuse me. But between crouch and stand, calling that changing posture is interesting. Can I zoom in at all? Because it's too far out. I'm just getting used to his animation style and what it looks like when he's falling over, that now I have to sort of learn that again. Okay. Very atmospheric, but it's also a little bit... Oh, crap. See, that's what I didn't want to do. Now I can't... I didn't see that happening. Can I... Excuse me, I'm gonna have to... check the... I really didn't want to drop her like that. Now you've kind of screwed me down and the music's... I'm not that big on this song. It's not my thing. Come on, give me some camera options here somewhere. I've got to be able to change that because that is difficult. Crouch, stand, walk, jump, climb. Okay. It doesn't seem like there is any obvious way to change the view, so it's pulled the camera out and rather screwed me up a little bit. I'm gonna check the compass view. Are these the markers? Custom marker. There we are. Now I got a landmark to look for. Oh, now it's showing it. Thank you. Okay, back. It's very difficult to see him swaying. I mean... I know you're trying to be atmospheric, but now's not the right time while I'm trying to learn it. Careful, careful. Turn slowly, slowly. Shift weight. Okay, now I've got a bit of flat land. I might be able to sprint a little bit. Okay, that sort of change in the color of the terrain, that's definitely what I'm headed for. Or at least to the marker below it. Now I can see it. So I'll do a bit of sprinting, and we'll take it slow and carefully. I am playing on hard, so it might affect the balance or how likely you are to fall over, because that would make sense. So that would be like one of the core elements of the gameplay. They've put a lot of effort into it. Now it's bringing the camera back in. Okay, so it just did that for the sake of the music. Okay, I've now reached marker B, and it removes it automatically. I was hoping it would do that. Then aim for marker C. Ah, those are those grubs. So if I go there, I can pick them up. Oh, there we go. Hang on. I suppose I'll eat these. I don't know what these give you. Losing too much blood will cause your movements to become sluggish. You make it harder to keep your balance. Eating them will rapidly restore your blood levels. Okay. I don't know if I lost much blood. I think I did when I fell over. Ooh, it does get a bit risey in front of me, but I think there's a canyon through this. We'll see.
Keep an eye on Sammy boy.
We'll see if the game flags the YouTube flags the music too much, and if it does, I'll have to figure something out. I may have to re-upload or whatever, and then I'll have to turn the music off. I'm afraid. It's all right. I don't know. They put a lot of effort into the music, clearly. They've got, like, people to write the songs for them. That looks like a dead end to me. And clearly they've got a lot of artists working for them, but the slight problem being that it's not the kind of music I generally listen to as a rule. Okay, let's look at this. This doesn't look easy to traverse. That's supposed to be... Oh, crap. I keep hitting right click, and I don't know precisely why. I think I'm trying to look at the terrain. There's a rise here. That doesn't look traversable so much, but let's scan it and have a look. Careful. See, especially with this on my back, I mean, how climbable do you think it is? Alright. If I crouch down, I might get a lower center of mass and have a less... Oh. Slow down, slow down. If I crouch down, I might get a lower center of mass and be able to climb rises a bit easier. Like this. I can climb with her on my back. I suppose I'm very strong. He was a very, well, he wasn't a slim gentleman. He had a lot of bulk to him. Now. Climb. I fell over once. I'd rather not repeat that gesture. Alright. I think crouching does, like, in-game actually lower your center of mass and allow you to move a little more comfortably. Now, the Odradek terrain scanner. Okay, got it. Increasing levels of risk. Blue is low level, yellow is some danger, and red X is basically you're not going to easily find your way up this. I think I'd already gathered that, but I think you can climb some... Oh, no, shift weight left. I keep hitting the wrong key. My ability to immediately determine between left and right is quite pathetic. Sometimes I accidentally reactively go for the wrong side. This game is going to test my... Pick up what? Oh, crystals of this... Okay, I see it. The hand crystal things. I saw one of these before. I need a special device that I do not have. Oh well. Let's look at the route. I keep hitting... What I'm doing is I'm hitting right-click to rotate the map, but you hit Alt. Okay. Should remain relatively flat. Stay on this side of the sort of canyon, and we'll head in. Now, as I say, if this becomes extensively boring to look at, I'll do some skipping where I can help it. Oh, careful. Slow down. I think I tripped.
Just a bit further now.
Yeah. Oh, looks like another piece of difficult terrain to cross. I'm getting lost in the map. I'm turning the wrong way. I want to be taking it this direction. Got it. Keep slipping over. Trying to aim him carefully is an ordeal. Okay. I can hit control to go to a walk, and that'll probably make it easier on some of these rises. Okay. I should definitely walk a bit when I'm on this kind of terrain, because running isn't overly useful. Now, I wonder how combat works, given that the left and right mouse buttons are given to shifting your weight. I know there is some combat in this game, to an extent. I don't know how it manifests. Careful. But... Okay, we want to take a hard right here. Just in this sort of clearing. So follow that ridge.